So to be a Nico latian meant that you were a ruler over the common church people. Now, in God's economy, there was not to be any such thing as common people or peons, in a sense. The devil gets off whenever he puts despair amongst the brethren and the body of Christ. Satan is very tedious about following all of the dictates of the new covenant. And one of them is that we are supposed to be brethren and also servants of one another, subject to one another. Now, that's not to disregard that there is a group of elders and a governing body. Nevertheless, you have to always balance that with the fact that no one in particular is a ruler or some type of king over his brethren. There's just more so eldership, meaning that a brother has been in the body of Christ longer and has been more seasoned, and then also has been given the directive to lead and guide the church. But that does not demean anyone. And so this doctrine of the Nicolaitans, what they did was used it as sort of like a pope kind of mentality, to where someone is this God figure that rules over people, and people have a fear and an intimidation of this individual. Basically taking advantage of the people. And then you have a gross misuse to where now you have some people, manipulating the body of Christ for filthy lucre, making themselves rich and making merchandise of the flock, when Peter refers to it as fleecing the flock of Jesus Christ. This comes from, and you have to point it to, later when the Catholic Church came along, they epitomized the Nicolaitan doctrine. And so what they also began to do was use Latin terms to address certain positions in the body of Christ. And when they Latinized it, they also gave it a mystical sense. That's where you get the whole Babylonian take on the Catholic Church. Babylon was a mystical religion, meaning it had a lot of superstitions and enigmatic, portrayals to it. When God wanted it to be basic and simply down to earth. You are a shepherd of the flock. You are a poimen. The word in Greek is the poimen. That's the shepherd. Peter uses the language when he says, I am a shepherd, as he's addressing the elders. He's telling the elders, okay, you be elders, you be shepherds of